Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Adventures in Silvernell, the homebrewed fantasy world setting for our online game of Dungeons & Dragons 5e. I'm your Game Master, Scott Nicholson. Hi everybody, welcome back. Here to play with my four favorite people, Erica Webb.
Hello.
Michael Jackson.
I don't know what game this is.
Tanner Messer.
We're playing a game?
And Bendo.
Hi, I'm just a guy.
This is an M-rated stream for mature. There's a lot of dicey content here, so if you got a queasy stomach, go grab yourself something to eat so you can throw it up while you watch. This is Dragontooth Academy, episode 43. We'll see you right after the intro. Welcome back to episode 43, everybody. We had a little bit of a break because of the holidays. I hope everybody had a good holiday. This is your reminder, we have new Rooter Point options. So the more you watch our stream, the more you comment, share, subscribe, gift, you earn channel points, which we call Rooter Points. And then occasionally a little thing pops up at the bottom of Twitch that allows you to purchase things, and we have a whole slew of new options, including one for each character that you can use. So we'll pay attention to Twitch, just in case somebody decides to buy something. That is a Twitch exclusive, so if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, we really appreciate you, but you want to run over to Twitch right now. But if you're on YouTube, you can't do that, because it's probably in the future. Anyways, last time on episode 42, the squad separated the Shardmine army into factions, and with the help of Milwas Center, have ships and are ready for the move, whatever the next move will be. The Shadow Government is searching for Captain Saltus's hidden ocean Shardmine monster. Meanwhile, the government has wizards sent to each Amubeat town to learn more about this mysterious Olivine figure and what the folks of Amubeat might know about him. Also, Milwas is off trying to retrieve the physical teleportation circle from Vail that's made from the Sorarian stone. We learned about the Sorarian cave, which might have or not have Tiamat, the last of the lower level dragon gods, which is the opposite of Livia's sworn to worship god Asgarath, which...
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Because while this is happening, the squad made their way to the Colbrador jungles in search of the Cockatoo bird to request magical wishes. And so they did. Penny learned mounds about Olivine and sacrificed her arm and third-level warlock pact, so that'll be fun. Livia learned about Cthulhu's past connected with the Shard Mines and the Living Gate, and sacrificed her devotion and knowledge of Asgarath. Bognak severely crippled Fatale, taking away her self-identity and objectives and all her knowledge about Dragontooth, while sacrificing his knowledge of Dragontooth, who he is and what he wants. And basically all the knowledge of his friends and everything he's in. This is going to be really fun. Bee wanted nothing more than to eat the Cockatoo bird, and in return she took a bath and momentarily lost her ability to stuff anything in her bird nest hair. And Russ seemed a little perturbed. So, we return tonight in the Colbrador jungle, right in front of the Cockatoo. Bee is in a land-made tub. Bognaks there, Livia's there, Penny's there, Bee's there, Russ is there, Nugs is there, and then their backs are surrounded by wizards that are just protecting them from the dinosaurs of the jungle. So with that, welcome back, players. What would you like to do?
Well, I mean, mission accomplished. Go team. Time to go home. Right?
Yeah, we're
We did what we came to do.
I ate it.
Let's eat some more of this chicken.
Is Bee still in the bathtub?
No.
Definitely
She was in for
not.
like 5 seconds.
I'm gonna run over to B, and I'm just gonna like stare at her for a second, and I'm gonna lean over and start spitting in her hair for her.
Oh,
Thank you. I smell disgusting.
thank you. I'm gonna signal to the wizards to start describing that teleportation circle so we can go back to Mill West.
Okay, yeah. They will immediately take out their kind of chalk and kind of start digging that teleportation circle with the chalk. I guess you can't really write chalk on dirt. They're gonna start. It's gonna take 10 minutes to make this teleportation circle.
We'll our eyes out since we're in the middle of the jungle.
You definitely feel the heat from the fires that are in the jungle.
Oh, shit.
Because
Lava thing
yeah,
happened.
we did learn that Cthulhu destroyed Mount Elita on the way, and because this whole jungle's on a slope, the lava's slowly pouring. Probably around this time, getting close to Veilcast, which you teleported to walk to the Cockatoo. You smell the burning wood and smoke. You hear the jungle is alive with animals that are running in terror. You're in full-blown apocalypse. It's getting kind of dark. And with that, the wizards finish their teleportation circle. As the last line connects, light pours out of the entire circle, and they indicate for you guys to come on, and they will take you all back to the Mill West Center.
I'd like to say in the 10 minutes that they're doing that, B is going to communicate. She's going to use speak with animals to communicate with all the animals that are like in terror around, and kind of lead them in the direction of where the lava isn't flowing, because I'm sure that we can kind of either see it or feel like heat coming off of a certain area. So B is going to like communicate to them maybe a safer way that they could go to avoid that.
Okay, so with your ability, just to try to get as many animals that are nearby as possible, go ahead and roll me a performance check for your volume.
I will also help her out because Penny's just fully listening to all these plants and animals scream out in full on like dying, and she just hears that.
All right, so advantage with the help action.
I rolled a nat 20. That's a -1, so 19.
But
Oh shit! You have a -1 on performance.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you both are from this area of the jungle. We're probably closer to Penny's terrain.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys just start screaming to the top of your lungs for these animals to start going west, kind of at the peninsula where Ravenforge is. And I'll actually switch over to the map right now. And I'll show everybody right now. So right here is where we are. This yellow circle. You're telling everyone to move this way. So because the lava is going to go straight down that way and off the edge instead of missing Ravenforge in that area. Okay. You all rush into the teleportation circle, and just like that, you're all teleported back into the Shadow Government inside the Mill West Center. When you get there, they have news. They have retrieved the physical Serarian Stone teleportation circle from Vail. They have it in a separate hangar kind of down below and to the left. They said it was extremely heavy. It took tons of magic to lift this thing. There's no way they can cut it, but they have retrieved it if you want to plan a next step with that, but you have it. Also, 3 of the 4 wizards from Amobit returned. The one from Valinar, which is the closest to the Fallen Bastion Kingdom, did not return. Did not return at all. The 3 that did return found no knowledge of Olivine. No one had ever heard of this Dragonborn at all.
But
also,
now we know that he needs to go. That he's from the Goblin Kingdom, which is
yeah,
something new.
yeah. We learned last time that he was from the Goblin Kingdom the year
Northdale, which became the Goblin.
Kingdom, right? They also have spent time looking with their orrery into Amabit, and yeah, they don't really have anything else other than that. They're still looking for this spot in the ocean with Vorg, looking for the spot where Captain Saltus is hiding this underwater shard mine monster. So I believe that is all the information right now. Yeah. And you guys have only been gone a few hours, so your army factions haven't had time to train. And the last time we were here, they said with Cthulhu's trajectory, you have about a week before Cthulhu is to reach the tallest point of Amabit, where they believe Olivine might be.
Got it. And now we know for sure that Olivine is there.
Yes.
And that's good to know. Yeah, I guess we come in and we will share our information as well. Updates on Olivine since only I have them.
Mm-hmm.
And also, but we know also we sent that dude back to Valinor, right? The Chad or Thad.
Thad, yes. Thad went back to Valinor after meeting Bognak and Penny.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we hear something from them. Okay, but yeah, I will share what I learned about Olivine and note that I am now single-armed because that's a new thing. But yeah, and we think that that we might have fucked up Fatal with Bognak's sacrifice. I point to Bognak. And
we all look at Bognak.
Who?
and
Next, like, I did what?
Bognak made a sacrifice for us and lost his memory in an attempt on Fatal. So I think that might be a good stunt in her.
So currently what it is over the course of the next day, Bognak will lose all his memories. So right now he still remembers a lot. It's only been not even like a full hour since he's made that wish. But he is slowly forgetting little things. So as of right now, Bognak still knows who all you are and what he's been doing and what's going on.
Last time I'd like to say, because last time Bognak did forget who I was as soon as I made my wish. I do remember that.
Okay,
so
that is true.
Remember who he is.
That is true. And I believe you forgot who Nugs was.
I forgot Nugs
yeah.
indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I hadn't forgotten something else I didn't know about fake team.
Yeah.
So far I'm still holding on to a lot. Tal probably is too, and but it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy, but hopefully, at least I'm surrounded by people I know will take care of me at the end. I just kind of hoping that she comes to and is right in the back of the demon and doesn't know what's going on. So maybe we got that for us.
Well, mentioning that, I think when you hit your most unaware state, she'll also be at her weakest, and that might be our best time to attack her. We can surely find this giant Cthulhu, and we know she'll be on his shoulders. She's there, full amnesia. That's a good time to slap a hoe around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. But Cthulhu's going to be at their strongest unless we can find a way to get them to their army, right? Unless we can find a way to get Cthulhu to divert
to pull their attention. We could separate them from Cthulhu, perhaps, or separate Fatal from Cthulhu, perhaps. Sow some seeds of mistrust between them. They seem to already have some discord.
I mean, I don't know how united they are in getting Olivine. I think that's Fatal. But that's why I was hoping if we could stop her, maybe Cthulhu won't go through with her plan.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So when Fatal runs out of memories, there will be no one pushing the efforts anymore because she won't know who Olivine is, ideally. She won't know who she is.
That still doesn't stop the problem of Cthulhu, though, right? Like, then we'll just have a giant fucking Cthulhu wandering around aimlessly, which could be
accurate,
even more dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, I wander around aimlessly constantly, and y'all see how dangerous I am.
Well, they are working on making that dart thing that can potentially kill Cthulhu. We can do enough damage to that thanks to Livia's information. We do know we can kill Cthulhu, so hopefully with our dart that the wizards and shard mines are working on with that poison thing, we can kill it. So we might have an answer for that. So hopefully it times out well that we have that when she also has no memory, and then we surreptitiously go and slap a hoe around.
Smart.
And kill Cthulhu and Vital at the same time.
That's why I keep you around. Somebody's gotta use the brain cell that we collectively have.
Yeah.
I do what I can.
About that time, someone comes into the room. You've kind of got like a window into that big cylinder area where QB is, and that person reveals that they have finally found the spot where Captain Saltus is hiding underwater his Shardmine monster. And if you look at your map, it's right there in the Silver Seas.
That's so far out.
I know.
So I will make a blue star
And I got fucked up.
right where it is. That is where Captain Saltus has his Shardmine creation.
And do we know more about it now that we have hidden it? Because it's been like did he like make a thing, or does this make a? It's been super like vague if this is like a specific toy he's made or something he's found.
They can't see. They just found the spot and went down, and all they see is, it doesn't look like a bunch of shard mines like holding each other. It looks like they've kind of broken and reformed into it, and right now they're seeing basically a giant shard mine like Kraken.
So they're like Mighty Morphin Power Ranging stuff.
Yeah, I'm just curious to know if we can make it into other things, or if it's like set to be something. But good to know.
Yeah.
Well, we did have a bunch of sharp mines to add to it, so I guess it's about to get a bunch bigger. I don't think that was a sentence. I tried.
Yeah, a bunch.
But that's good. A bunch bigger, much bigger. There we
Much
go.
bigger, yeah.
Much bigger. I'm educated.
Much.
Yeah, so we'll have to get word back to our sharp mines and our ships that we can start sending them to that spot and start stacking up some Legos.
They tell you that, or QB tells you that they can send messages to some of the wizards that stayed behind in Port Royal and some that went to the Silver Swamps, and they can relay the message because the ships that they sent are already at Port Royal.
Oh. Well,
So,
yeah.
Perfect.
if they want, they're awaiting the say-so by King Penny.
Yeah, them and send the militia people so that someone can bring the ships back, because if all the sharp mines take the ships out there and then get on the thing, then they stuck. So I'll send the militia and the pirates to man the ships and bring them back.
Gotcha. How many shard mines are you sending? And how many are you asking to? Because majority of them agreed to like form into it.
We already a bunch of them already said yes. I guess I'm gonna send the commoners, all the ones that are commoners that are down for it. I'm gonna send all of them. So of the 3,000.
So the commoners, as in, because you broke them up in servicemen, crafts and trade, Port Royal, Silver Swamps, pirate training, ammunition, forging duty, baking, and underwater surveillance.
Yeah. And so of those, since they're like non-combative types, they can go be all the ones of the 90%. I think it was like 90% who agreed to go. Like of the 90% of them that want to go from that 3,000. So I guess 90% of 3,000 will go. That number for you. I don't know what it is though.
All right, we'll send 2,800.
Yeah.
I think it's 2,700. So
Okay, 27. I was close.
2,800 is even better. Get up. Send them.
We round up here.
Okay, well they didn't really have a lot of time to do a bunch of their other stuff. So I mean, I think it was literally like a day or maybe a week. Okay, cool. Yeah, they will send the message. They will send the message that, with some of those pirates and 2,700 shard mines will get on all those big galleon ships they sent and head out towards the area. And they're also going to send Vorg.
Are the other 300 just a baking squad? Or?
I guess so.
There's one person
They all enjoyed being around that rooter, but are a little too much.
Big squad.
The big squad just missed the memo. They just all just were stoned.
They come out with their mittens and aprons. Where is everybody?
We also have like a whole like gross shit happening at the same time. Like
Yeah.
We've got lots of fun things going on.
that's underway.
Yeah. They await your next move. We're playing massive world chess at this point.
Yeah. So we need the dart. We need Bognak to lose his memory. Planning to attack Fatal. So we need to get eyes on Fatal. We knew that they were going up towards Amabi, so I guess we can start sending the orrery that way. Hey, I said it right that time.
You did.
Send the orrery that way and see what they can find. Or see if they can find Cthulhu so we have eyes on it so we can teleport up there. Or
Okay.
get eyes before we can teleport to start planning that.
QB tells you they will readjust the orrery to look for Cthulhu and Omabi.
Thank you, QB. Arrest? Are we tired? Have we done lots of things? Resource-wise? Oh, the room? I don't remember.
I
me
don't think we've
look.
done anything. I think we're good.
I've used up some
I
spells on me.
feel good. Any spells?
Look good. Freshly bathed.
Hey.
Yes, why was Livia spitting in the Queen One's hair, Penny? I don't understand.
The queen.
She likes it dirty.
Yeah.
It's an interesting part of their relationship. They just like to do acts of kindness for each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't remember.
Just kind of new. We've been here for a couple of days.
Penny, I'm asking you as a friend, though, right now. And I know we're about to get very serious, but I need to ask you. Please don't let them tell me that I'm in a sexual relationship with Will Hammond.
Are you in
Penny,
a sexual relationship with Will Hammond?
I am not.
He's questioning it right now.
I know that's true. I need you to,
Your morals
I
are
need
about
you to be
right
my
clean,
guidance.
Bognak. It's okay. We will guide you in the right direction.
Oh no.
You need to get that fan fiction leather bound like a history book that's unrefutable.
I mean, if you say you haven't slept with Will Hammond and he can back that up, then I'm.
Oh, I have pictures of Will Hammond backing it up, if you know what I mean.
It's not even tangible yet.
See? You tried.
Bognak, I don't think you know that information, but you know, you do get pretty close with each other trying to do all those.
Would you know if
Exercise.
it's not tangible yet if you haven't tried?
Right?
My God.
Plausible deniability. You gotta keep it, Bognak.
Bognak has a 1,000-yard stare. I don't know. Because I don't know, I assume it's not. Anyway. Sorry.
Don't worry,
Steve,
Bognak. We got you.
Thank you, everyone. And I just want everybody to know I'm looking forward to making new memories with you all once we stop this. And I'm sorry I'm not going to remember any of the old ones. But,
Well, I guess all the new ones will be a lot better than us being in prison together and you almost I guess you destroying the cure for Trenchfoot and killing lots of people. But you know, other than that, you know, that'd be
We
good
could
to let
remind
go of.
you of it if you like.
no, you know what? Maybe some things are best forgotten. Maybe just
But
give me...
that I told you, do you think you remember now? It's like,
No, I remember most things. I don't remember... I had a roommate. And Will.
did you have a roommate?
Roommate. Did they die?
I never met your roommate. Don't know them.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
Bug dude, right? Yeah, we totally fucking killed his ass.
Oh, I do remember killing you.
Stands the
That
wall.
was one of the few ones I meant to do.
He leans over to Penny and whispers, "So if he's like forgetting things, do you think like if I pickpocket him now, he won't remember it later?"
Definitely a theory you could test. I'm not sure how his amnesia works, honestly, but I'm curious to find out.
Yeah.
I think arrest. I have lost an arm. I think arrest is in order for me, and also just letting the wizards know that if we're planning to go up against Fatal, they need anti-caster magics, counter spells, dispel magic.
Everything.
counterspell again, all of that kind of jazz, and be at the ready because that bitch is coming out hot. But also, if she doesn't know who she is, maybe she won't be on the offensive, and we can just curb stomp her in the hood, and we just win. But fingers crossed. But yeah, I think a rest for me.
Yeah, while you rest, I'll see if I can maybe. Do you want like a prosthetic or something before I forget? Not wood, not a wood one.
No,
Something there. You're good with just the one.
I think I'm gonna live in this for a little bit. There's a little shoulder.
Her little nub.
Oh, it looks good.
The flower bud is starting to bloom in there. It'll be symbolic later.
Okay. I just wanted to check. Cool. I'm gonna see Will before I forget who he is.
Bognak, you got to work on changing the narrative. But all right, have fun with Will. I'm gonna go.
Right, literally.
And then I'm gonna go rest with the thruple and get my nub rubbed.
All right, it'll take you a couple hours to walk back to Port Royal. But yeah, everybody's gonna go back to Port Royal. You see, Will Hamming is like underwater in the port with a bunch of shard mines that are getting on the last ship to leave, and is just kind of talking to them. And he floats out of the water, and you see him across the water, and he immediately notices you, Bognak, and just starts floating towards you. How'd it go?
Oh God, they're gonna make me. It went good, but I gotta tell you something, and I'm gonna clasp him on the shoulder. I'm probably about to forget a lot of stuff.
Why?
And I made a deal, and I'm hoping it worked. I tried to make Fatale forget who she was, and I'm about to forget who I am. And I just need you to know, I told everybody else already, I'm looking forward to making new memories with you. And I'm counting on you to help me stay true to who I am when I come back around. Also, please don't make your butt tangible at any point. Just don't do it. I don't know if it is already.
My butt?
You trying to find out?
Wait, how long do we have?
Could be minutes or days. I don't know exactly. I've never done anything like this before.
But what if you forget? What if you forget that we're going after to find my wife and my daughter?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna forget that, bud. I need you to remind me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one. I normally am looking on the bright side of things. It's not looking great for me and what I know. I've already forgotten some people. But I had to see you before I forgot you. And I might forget what I said, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna work with you, be with you. Love you, bud.
I love you too, Bognak. And he's going to give you a hug, and you feel his physical hands touch your back, and you feel his shoulders, and for the first time you feel just a tiny bit of his clavicle right here touch against you too. And he's going to pat you on the back, and he's going to say, no matter what, Bognak, I will remind you of your greatness every day, if that's what it takes.
And I pull out I have 2 journals with me as well. And I'm like, one's the one that I wrote to keep track of to tell him whenever we rescued him, because detailing things to say to him whenever I got it back. And one's the one of him and his old friend, the guy whose body we found long time ago, like deep underground.
Right.
I got both that, and he's like, and I've got a book here to remind me of your greatness. So just remind me to read these books, man. All right, remind me to. I'm not saying I'll remember everything, but at least we'll have each other. And I opened it up, and it's like, we definitely did not sleep together. I can't stress this enough. We are united front on this one.
Well, there was
United at the front.
There was that time on the ship where we slept right beside each other.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's a fair point. We did share a room and often bunks. But for the audience at home, for me, for everyone, this is my autonomy. But for the audience at home, I do mean Livia because she has been writing that fan fiction. Don't let her change these books out on us. This is the real book.
What is fan fiction?
Don't let them change the narrative.
Change the narrative.
Will Hamming says he will make sure to read those books and read them to you, and your relationship will still go on. He will be there right by your side.
Inside you.
Oh my god.
He has been inside me, but that was to hide him from pirates.
Hey, you don't write that down.
Oh, I'm drawing it.
The last Shardmine ship takes off into the Silver Seas.
Perfect.
Doodles.
Damn, yeah, I guess we wait for Bognaks and not know who nobody is.
Is that all we're waiting for? I mean, like, is there anything else that we can do in the meantime? Any of the prep work?
I'm thinking. Because, I mean, we got the Shardmines going to turn to a monster. Our wizards are changing their spells.
Is that what they're doing? They're turning into a monster, like a giant monster?
Yeah. Did we send anybody to like help with the monster? Or is anybody going to guide
Oh,
that
we
thing?
sent the militia and the pirates. So Zergay's there. Zergay knows things. He'll make a cute.
Oh.
Okay, that's no thing.
This is going to go horribly.
We just
Now we just have 2 Cthulhu's and one's Zergay's
we
secret.
sent the heroes. So we're like, hey, they want to save the world. It's like that's the best guys to send.
Yeah.
But we got to go fight for I mean,
Is the dart ready?
we're waiting for the dart as well. You and the dart, and the Shardmines. Oh, we got the stone, but we don't know how to cut that stone yet.
Do we want to investigate it?
Yeah.
Don't you know how to cut stone?
You're a
I
dwarf.
don't. That's the stereotype.
It is.
It's accurate for you. You like stones.
You like whittle all the time?
And cutting
with
things.
Yeah.
I tried a pickaxe, and that's usually my go-to, and it didn't. It just shattered.
Have you tried talking to it?
No, is that something?
Tried. I always talk to
I know
stones,
I have most of my
right?
memories. Is that something dwarves do? Do they talk to rocks?
I talk to plants. I don't see why you couldn't try.
Huh. Let's go back to the stone.
Well,
Get
it's
back
here
to it,
now.
Tom.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
at
it's
Ill
at
West.
Mill
You
West.
guys are at Port Royal.
It's back in the west.
Let's back in Mill West. We're just gonna keep walking.
Another 2-hour
We took a
trip
long
back.
rest.
Time.
Yes,
Yeah.
we took a rest. That was happening.
Yeah.
Are you taking a long rest?
That
Actually,
was
we
the plan.
stayed till the next day, and then that's what we do the next day. So it didn't make
Yeah.
it like we just walked aimlessly to do nothing but walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now you
I'll-
walk 2 hours to watch Bognak have a meeting, and then you're walking back.
I would walk 2 hours to see Bognak and Will Hamming speak to each other any day.
Any day.
Missing any juicy little tidbits.
I'd just, if they just like exchanged like a glance of looks, I would walk for that.
They did.
Oh my goodness.
They did.
Give me
They,
that moment.
they just told each other they loved each other. So
Platonic.
Yeah, no. All the Shardmines have left the port. It's quiet for the first time, so Penny's gonna take a fat ass nap, and she's gonna take a long rest, and then we will go back to Mill West tomorrow to talk to rocks. Teach Bognak the art of speaking to rocks.
I don't need to rest, so I'm gonna stay up
Okay, well, Bognak will stay up.
until I forget everything around me. And I guess, and maybe wake them up. I'll see what happens when I forget.
Bognak develops an anxiety disorder. He's like,
Yeah,
"Sir,
just
this
meditate your memory away.
Yeah.
That's all you
What's
gotta
real
do.
and what's not? You'll never know."
I'll hold on to what I.
B doesn't need to rest either, so I'm gonna kind of have a rare moment of kindness. And because B knows that Bognak is about to forget everything, he's gonna sit down with Will Hamming for the entire time that people are resting. And that's saying something, because y'all know that B fucking hated that bitch ever since she first saw him in the bathroom. She's gonna
Always.
get absolutely any and all information that she can about Will Hamming's life when he was alive and his wife and child. Just to have 2 people, well, one's about to forget, but you know, another person that knew and learned all that.
Really
information.
kind.
Continue his story.
Really
That's so
kind.
nice. Yeah.
I will say you are, as you sit down to have this conversation with Will, you're going to get bombarded and attacked with mud as from behind you, Russ Quinn is running up with like boxes of mud it looks like the guy's going manic and just throwing dirt and mud on you, like mumbling to himself. Putting it in your face.
He's going to completely ignore it while that conversation is going on.
He's just like, oh, trying to dirty up your hair and like put crap all over you. And so you're just being like pushed around while talking to Will Hamming.
And B's sitting there like, how did it make you feel when your wife and your child died?
Well, Clara was my everything.
Okay, I get that. Russ is my everything, so I get it. I just don't know who would tolerate you for an eternity, but outside of Bognak. But keep going.
Is this an act of kindness? Or
It's about as kind as B can get. Okay, she's trying. She's actually making an effort for once.
She said process your trauma, okay? No time to live in it. You're dead.
Yeah.
I've accepted at this point that Sophie and Claire are probably in a graveyard somewhere in Vail.
I mean, they definitely are. But like, at least I can take you to that.
You can take me?
I mean, why not? You think you have an idea of where they might be, and we just fucking go, right? I mean, you've been bitching about this for months, years now at this point, and I can give you a quick, easy solution because honestly, I'm tired of hearing about it.
He just kind of leans back. Bognak is helping me. I don't need your help.
Okay, well, we'll see how you feel about that a week from now. And B's gonna get up and turn around and leave.
One negative relationship point with Will Hamming.
And
She tried.
this is what I get from it. B is literally gonna be like, this is what I get for trying to be nice to somebody. I'll never fuck me again.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna float away. And Russ is like, covered you in head to toe in dirt. And goes, I thought you were very kind to that ghost.
Thank you, babe. I tried. I really tried. And she's gonna like do like a little dog shake again just to get like the excess off of the stuff that hasn't like seeped in yet. But she's definitely halfway back to her normal state after that, I would feel like.
He's just gonna grab your face. You're absolutely disgusting.
Love it.
Alright, long rest is gonna pass unless anybody else wants to do something in the middle. Alright, so it is now maybe like 8 o'clock in the morning as the day has passed. Bognak awakens, doesn't know where he is, who he is, where he's been, what he likes. He's just a guy. Literally, he's just a guy.
Yeah, when he goes and talks to them, she's interested to like track like the memory loss. She wants to like she'll like ask him questions to backtrack their journey as far back to Dragontooth through the years to see like if there's anything there or like if it's all gone.
So, I will say, Bognak, you do not remember ever being sent to Dragontooth and anything past that. You remember you were from the mainland and you lived in a town, but you don't know what you did there, why you were there, if you had a home, where you live, or what you ate, or anything.
Cool.
Do you know your own name? Does he know his own name?
No.
No. Sorry.
So it's a rebranding moment.
The last solid memory you have, Bognak, is like stealing from a bakery with 2 other like street urchins. But you don't know who they were, and you don't remember why you were stealing something from the bakery. But you know it felt like that's what you did. That's the last comforting memory you have.
What? Okay. No. Where up? Oh my god, a ghost! What?
It's okay, Bognak. It's me, Will Hamming.
Shout out Will. Bet you want that help now. Hey,
Bognak runs out of the room. Oh my god!
Come back, Bognak.
Where am I? Who's Bognak?
As soon as you run out, there's Nugs, he's just like, hey dude, what's going on?
Oh my god.
It's my name too.
Everyone's being so aggressive talking about it.
And as Bognak As Bognak's trying to like back up and figure out what's going on, you turn and look, Bognak, and you see Bognak. And Bognak starts walking at you. Oh, hi, Bognak. I'm you. I'm Bognak.
I think he curls up in the fetal position at this point.
Cleonile turns back to normal. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Who is Bognak? Who are you? Why do you look like me? What do I look like? What am I? Ghost! Bognak gets up and runs again.
You quickly run by Morton's out, who's like, man, be careful. Like, you almost run into his shoulder. There's like a pirate left over. It's just like, we're looking for food this morning, are you?
No, I stole a pie. And am I a dude, or am I man, or am I Bognak? And why are you a pirate? Am I a pirate?
This, like, you feel a tap at your foot as you look down, and there's a cat. Yeah, stand in line, bitch.
Oh, boil.
I'm the pirate.
He's gonna go up to Bognak as she sees him distressed, and she's gonna pat him on the back and go, "Hey, dude, I know you don't remember anything, but your name's not Dude, or Man, or Bognak. It's actually McLovin." And then she's gonna keep walking.
And then Livia, like, definitely hears this and just, like, turns the corner and it's like, oh, McLovin, I see you, what's up?
I'm...
Insight check, Bognak.
Is that your name? Does it feel right?
You mean insight? He has a lack of insight at the current moment. That's the whole point.
Right?
It's a 6.
It's a gut feeling. Oh, it's a 6?
It's a 6.
Gut feeling says it could be.
I guess I'm McLovin.
Yeah, you're McLovin. You didn't know that?
That's a cool
Oh,
name.
yeah, the whole memory loss thing. We're here to, like, get you through the day, I guess.
T actually.
Well, I'm not here. Yeah, we're not here to get you through the day. You're gonna have to get yourself through the day, but you'll run into plenty of people that'll guide you through it, I'm sure.
That's fine. I have questions.
Yeah?
You can answer all of them. You do have sex with that ghost very frequently.
You do. We have pictures of it.
It's not true! Bognak, you specifically told me.
Shut the hell up. Don't listen to
That's not
him.
even
He's a fucking
Bognak
senile
is.
old
Even know who
ghost.
Bognak is. Shut the fuck up.
Your name is Bognak. You're not a McDouble or anything.
Who's Bognak? That's McLovin. See, don't listen to this. This ghost don't even know who you are.
Oh.
Will Hemming's
Okay.
just gonna fly through them right to your face. You're my Bognak!
Bognak falls on his butt, scared. He's like, "Whoa." Hey, this ghost, I don't think, maybe I do, because this ghost is very attached, right? Like, you seem very friendly, you're lovely.
Oh,
But
y'all
I-
were definitely
That's because y'all have
fucking.
sex.
Yeah.
Frequently,
We
like I
didn't.
said.
We didn't.
I guess not. Well, all right, maybe we don't. Like, you see.
Oh no, you hadn't quite got to where you were able to penetrate him, but he could. Y'all got up to shoulder, if you know what I mean.
Your base.
I actually have no idea what that means.
That's your base.
I has been confused. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot to take in. Okay. Last thing I remember was definitely not Spectre Sphincter or anything. That's not the last thing I remember.
Ooh, I like that. Spectre Sphincter.
Spectre
You would
Sphincter.
like that, you must say.
That's the title of Livia's book. I just
It is.
but last thing I remember, I would just like stole pies or something. Why do I have?
Oh, well,
Or-
someone like kidnapped you. We're pirates on the run who kidnapped you, drugged you. Those drugs took all your memory away. I mean, you were the prostitute on the seas for the longest of times.
Why would you? Is that why it's called McLovin?
Oh, yeah. That's exactly why you're called McLovin.
I don't like any of this.
I understand. That's why we wiped your memory, so you have a clean, well, not clean, but a clean start.
Oh my God! Is there a doctor? Can I see
Yeah,
that?
it's the ghost.
Are you a medical professional? The ghost. I'm talking to Will.
No.
Oh, okay.
I can ride a ship. Bognak, don't listen to them. They're trying to trick you. Your name is Bognak. Everything's written down here. But you know what? I think they're trying to play jokes on you. And he's gonna fly up into the air holding the books. I have the books of truth, Bognak. Ignore them, and me and you will learn the truth.
Yeah, go away with the books, Will.
That sounds
smart.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna lean over to I think B and be like, maybe don't leave me alone with that ghost. I think that ghost trying to molest me.
He is.
I love you!
Remember, see, he's got like this dead wife complex he's like projecting on you, and I'm really sorry about that. I mean,
Me
this
and
has been
you
an ongoing thing.
We'll make it to Clara. We'll make it to Sophie.
Oh, yeah, 2 whites.
To kind of make you the third.
Oh, it's kind of power.
Those crazy polygamists.
There's no other polygamist on this ship, right?
Don't forget, Bognak, you made me hard.
See? I told you to fuck it all the time. I'll show you the pictures. We can like mull over this with breakfast and everything and answer more questions you have. Let's go find Penny though.
Breakfast sounds good. Who is Penny?
Oh, you'll meet Penny. You're technically... Yeah.
I'm technically what?
Her gimp. Hence the whole prostitution McLovin thing. I don't know why this is so confusing all of a sudden. I know them everything, but come on.
If I were hers, why would she want me to lose my memories? That seems... Oh. And I'm not worried. This is definite, like, nice metal that I'm wearing. I'm not sure I trust you.
Walk and talk, Bognak. Walk and talk.
Just then, Penny, wherever Penny is going to get a message sent to you from the Shadow Government. It's very vital. QB is going to tell you, we underestimated the speed of Cthulhu. But there's bad news and good news. Cthulhu has reached Valinor. Valinor has been destroyed. The good news is that whatever happened there, the legs have disappeared off Cthulhu. Cthulhu is on the ground right now. They do not see Fatal anywhere. And Valinor has fallen off the cliffs, but somehow was caught by a large snake-like creature that's bigger than the town that's holding it up. It's all very confusing. They don't understand it. Yeah. But they found Cthulhu, and Goblin Kingdom's destroyed, Dentharia is destroyed, Valinor is destroyed.
Lieutenant,
Is this ascending to me?
Yes.
I respond, thanks for the update. Need to find Fatal. Get eyes on her ASAP. Need to remove her from the board. Heading back to Millwest now.
Cool.
Send it.
Lieutenant Cthulhu ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Penny.
And then while Penny still has a moment of silence because she's had these crazy crackheads haven't found her yet, she's gonna send another sending, and she's gonna send it to Fatal, and she's gonna say, "Don't forget your mission. Olivine can't be trusted. Kill Cthulhu. Take him out. They're against you. Be careful. Trust no one."
Even this message. ...
She's going to say, "Who are you? Where am I? What have I done? I'm lost How do I know I can trust you? I trust no one.
And we're gonna, oh hey friends! And I'm gonna leave her questioning lots of things, and we're gonna start walking into Millwest.
All right, another 2-hour trip to Millwest. It's almost around lunchtime. You guys arrive back into the Millwest Center. Make your way back to the Shadow Government. What would you like to do?
Where? Oh, so Cthulhu is grounded at Valinor. That is their current location.
Like 100 yards west of Valinor. Actually,
Good to know.
let's just go to the map. I'll just show ya.
I don't know
Yeah.
this whole Cthulhu legless thing. I feel like that motherfucker could still get around if he wanted to.
Just starts
Right.
hopping. Oh,
It's giving the scene in Attack on Titan where that one couldn't like lift itself up, and so it just like did this and like pulled its face like across for miles. Like I feel like Cthulhu was gonna do that.
All right, so I will move if I can get this thing. Hold on. Roll 20 is difficult.
Nope.
For real. Everyone bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves.
Didn't chatter.
Titter tatter, titter tatter. Oh my
Titter
god.
tatter.
Oh my god. Do we? I'm assuming we eventually come across Penny and like find Penny.
Oh, yeah, you guys are
we
walking.
linked up.
Oh, we already did that.
Walking. Yeah, we
Oh,
did that.
okay.
I don't know if you had anything specific.
All right, there's Cthulhu, and so.
Oh, Bognak fully lost all of his memories. Or McLovin.
Oh yeah, I gathered that.
There you go. So now
McLovin.
Dentharia is destroyed.
Sure.
Valinor is destroyed. Okay, there you go. That's Cthulhu. So next stop, Greyhawk, and then the Fallen Bastion Kingdom if they make it.
Oh, Valinor's close. Great. Yeah, I guess we need to wait. So we need to get them to have eyes on Tau. If this thing is not moving, what's that spell that like traps a thing in a circle? It's gonna be sitting there. You might bind it. I don't know what spell it is. Penny doesn't know the spell either, but she's heard of magic. Is it magic circle? She's looking for spells that wizards can use to bind Cthulhu if it seems to be stuck and we're trying to stop it. Until
We know
get
some wizards.
Yeah. Unless the dart is ready. Like otherwise this is a fail safe until the dart is ready because I don't know how long it's gonna take to make
I
this
still
magic.
have my ring of storing. So if we find anybody that knows that, I can, because there's nothing in that ring yet.
You can put magic. Oh, these spells. True. That's also helpful.
Since you're at the Shadow Government, they will tell you they don't have a way to teleport up there.
Damn.
Why
Greyhawk,
not?
the last town before the Fallen Bastion Kingdom, does not have teleportation circles.
What's the closest they have? What's the closest sigils they have?
It would be probably North Wall if it's still standing, which is the break before Abobit from the Colbrador jungles.
That is so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, no. We have
Now,
a
there's-
flying airship. Kind
Yeah, I was gonna say there's still airships,
Yeah, I was like, can we airship?
but like you
there,
couldn't get
or-
there instantly. You'd have to travel for a while.
Oh, that's.
Start traveling.
They're waiting on the orders from King Penny.
Yeah, I guess does that sound like the move? Everyone.
He's ready to
How long
spend
will
some
it
money.
take us to get there?
On the airship
Yeah.
from where it is on Cinder Island, Also, you got to understand, Amubi is 1,000 miles in the air.
Yeah, it's really high.
So you're looking at, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're looking at like 2 weeks.
Jeez.
You don't have 2 weeks.
We don't.
2 weeks to get from here all the way to there. But while you think about this, let's go ahead and take our bathroom break.
Okay. Well, now I can't think and pee. Oh, a trap.
You can't think and pee?
I can.
Oh, we knew you could from episode 1.
We know.
We knew you could, bucko.
It's free.
All right, we're going to take a 10-minute bathroom break. We'll be right back, everybody. See you soon. And welcome back, everybody, from the bathroom break. As the Silvernail tradition, I hope you had a good bathroom break. All right, if you missed us last time, nonsense. Welcome back. What do you guys want to do?
We are trying to find Fatal, so we are gonna get these wizards to try to scry on her, and to help them out. Clea and I will do a nice little show and turn into Fatal, so they have a likeness of her.
Fantastic.
And that they can try to help that out, so that they scry on her, so that we can then use the orrery on her to get her location, so we can find her and have a nice, gentle conversation.
Okay. As you're watching it, she's kind of backed up into her corner. She looks like she's talking to herself, and she's looking around. Now, what it looks like is almost as if she is in, like, the belly of an animal, except the walls are not just... It's almost like rock and terrain mixed with like a viney vessel. So it's like inside of an animal, but natural. Like rocky plant life and little bits of snow inside as well. And as the camera is kind of looking around, as she stands up, she's walking around this small room that looks like there's hallways that goes off. The whole thing looks organic and alive almost. It's like, almost like breathing a tad. And in the middle of this room, where all these hallways go off from, there's this large green vat of bubbling something that she's like walking around, and there's like steam coming off of it. And you hear her talking to herself, and she's just like listing off names that seem to like have been losing meaning.
Can we hear what names they are?
Roll a perception check.
Keep on dice up, everybody.
Yeah, are we all rolling?
No.
We're watching, right?
Well, technically
the
the wizards are scrying, so I'll let you guys give them advantage and I'll roll. Ha ha ha, bitch.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay.
With advantage because you're helping. 13, so they only get one name, and the name they get is Moxie.
Moxie.
Stupid name.
That's the name
That's
of
called a
Esmeralda's
mouth
cat.
bitch, or am I tripping?
That's the name of Esmeralda's cat from that book.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could also be what you said.
Who was
The
Esmeralda?
little mousy girl. I thought her name was Moxie. No, okay.
No.
I'm tripping.
Oh, I know you're talking about the girl that Kincaid killed.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
No.
It wasn't Moxie, it was something else.
Oh.
I forget, but it wasn't Moxie.
It was close.
But Penny does remember it is the cat that belonged to a person who worked at Veilcast named Esmeralda. It was her personal cat, and in her tale, her personality got cursed to switch back and forth between her and her cat. So she would become the cat personality, and the cat would become her, and vice versa.
And she hated Patel.
Yes, you.
Everybody know that.
Roll a history check, Penny, from the book that you read.
Oh, that's an 18 on the dice.
Fatal and Esmeralda were lovers.
How many books did this lady have?
A lot of them have never gone well, it sounds like.
It sounds like she's the problem. So I would concur with.
Yeah.
It's me. Hi.
The problem is me.
For one, I look at the party and I go, she's in the Living Mountain. And I look at the cube and I'm like, do you know what the Living Mountain is?
No.
It protects Olivine and it's somewhere in Amabie. I was hoping you would know where it is.
Like a
Can we-
mountain is alive?
Yes, and it protects Olivine apparently. And apparently I think it's also protecting Fatal. I guess we can try one thing. I'm gonna cast Sending again to Fatal.
Okay.
You don't recognize my voice? It's me. Look at me. I'm right there, in the green, bubbling mist. You don't remember me? Step into me. Return to me, Fatal.
In the scry, the wizards see Fatal pick up a part of the veiny vine, rip it off the ground, and throw it in the green, and it just disintegrate in acid. And she looks up around. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you've done to me. But I know you're not on my side. Rot in Underdark.
Ascending if it goes back. Sides are funny when you don't know who you can trust. You can't even trust yourself or deals you've made. But I remember the deals you've made, and you owe me. And it's time for you to pay up. We're watching, and we're coming.
She doesn't respond in the scrying stops.
Yeah, Penny's like, find that fucking mountain.
QB's gonna ask, where is this mountain at? And I'll
it's an Amabie. It's a snowy mountain, and it
There's
moves
Russ
a lot.
at. God damn it.
We know it's probably
Yeah.
near Bastion Kingdom. It's protecting. We know the Olivine's at Bastion Kingdom, and it's protecting him. So it's probably in that area more so than. So it's more likely towards that end of Amabie than the destroyed side. So I guess maybe starting.
But there's
there.
hundreds of snowy mountains in Amabie. Like, any other discernible features?
Do
Russ
they,
with us? Because we need to ask Russ, the bitch with the books.
do they have a scene on the screen from QB right now as well? Like, do we see like Cthulhu with no legs and like?
No, but
Come
if
on.
you ask, they can put it back up. So they'll QB in the air. It will form a vision of, because Valinor is on the edge, and like it looks like a huge blast cut around the town, so it fell off the cliff, and just 100 yards up is Cthulhu, who's there just like breathing and waiting, and surrounding Cthulhu is like an army of like half elves that are possessed, and it's just chilling with this like huge circle of possessed half elves around it.
Possessed by Cthulhu?
Yes.
Bognak's gonna point at Cthulhu and be like, is that the Living Mountain? That thing looks like it's alive. That could right?
Sadly not. That thing destroys mountains, and it is alive, but it's not the Living Mountain.
That thing's horrifying. Are you telling me to fight that thing?
Yeah, her name is Cthulhu, and she used to be a lot bigger, so this is an upgrade for us, honestly.
Oh.
Loving, you fought bigger stuff than that in the past. I know you don't remember, but no need to be scared.
It was you that says that it doesn't matter, so.
Is that a you? Well, I guess it is you. Huh.
Whatever works for you, works for me.
Or tangibility, right, McLovin? Size or tangibility doesn't really matter.
Oh, tangibility matters. Anyway, so there's that thing, and then what's this? Could that be the map? Bognak's gonna point to the snake thing.
You can't see it with this scrying or with this vision.
I'm gonna say, I don't know what that is.
It's miles and miles down the side of the cliff.
Well, I want to see that too. Show me that next, bitch.
Okay, so QB will, sensing what the people want, is going to move this orrery way down the side of the cliffs, and will show that, yeah, it's like 100 or so miles down the side. There's this giant freaking boa just holding up on its back pieces of a crumbled town.
No, I was gonna think it was the shard mines. It's not. It's definitely not. It's definitely a real giant snake.
Yes.
Okay.
That's random. Love that.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah, whose side is that on?
It's sending to the snake.
I don't know this. Don't know the snake.
Okay, so that can't be the mountain, right? So it's just any of these mountains.
I guess so. I'm not sure if there's a way to narrow it down. Ooh, I look at the wizards. More magic. Legend lore. Well, that's all I got. It's a nerd spell.
Do you have legend lore, or are you asking them if they have it?
Oh no, it's not a spell I know. It's a spell that nerds use. Rush talks about in the library. It's a spell to learn things. That's all I got.
Russ walks up. If you'd like me to, I could perform the spell.
Love to watch
Russ,
you perform.
you always come in handy. I'm not gonna make a joke there. That's obvious, but I would love for you to help us out.
Bognak will lean into Livia because, for better or for worse, he's trusting Livia with a lot of judgment at this point, or a lot of admission.
Livia just looks down. She says things like that to Russ because he's a little pervert.
Oh, he does look like a little pervert.
Yeah, he
So
has a
Russ is
pervert
gonna
face.
take 10 minutes to cast legend lore on the living mountain. So at
Is
the end
that-
of 10 minutes he'll have some information. So
Is
I love that
that why he
Bognak
keeps?
got it pregnant. Also, like that's gonna be hysterical when that happens.
yeah, you're
What?
definitely showing now though.
But she just looks like that. We just believe it.
Yeah, that's right.
He doesn't know what pregnancy is. Never seen a pregnant person before.
Is,
Roll a history check, Bognak.
You ever seen a pregnant?
I already told you. Not my Taco Bell tonight. I'm gonna have bad rolls. History.
Come on, nat 20. Come on, nat 20.
14.
Okay, you've definitely seen a pregnant person before. You remember a pregnant person, whatever town that you were in.
That's the bakery we stole from. wasn't it,
Yes,
right?
the baker was pregnant. She was pregnant.
Oh my god.
A bun in the oven and a bun in the oven. That's wild.
Well, an
That's
alpha
smart.
oven, apparently.
That was the bakery.
You can steal from new mothers. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm a monster.
Okay, Russ will tell you after his 10 minutes that the living mountain lore is that it is a sentient, like spirit of the tundra who has gone into this mountain and made this mountain alive, and the mountain can actually stand and move. So why people call it the living mountain is because it actually travels.
It'd be
That's
walking
more,
in.
So if anyone
right?
sees a
There's
moving
no
mountain,
coordinate instances.
No, this is like magical knowledge. This isn't like it's passed down from people. This is like he magically just learns these facts. He will also learn that the Living Mountain was dormant for a long time until 4 adventurers saved the last Dragonborn and raised him in the Living Mountain and had to perform multiple tasks to get the mountain to trust them and to let them fully into the mountain's core. And after they got into the core is when they died. So Olivine, like the Living Mountain is, so to speak, Olivine's like original home, but it's not where he lives now.
Hey QB, do you happen to have a stream on file that's like 15 episodes long-ish that may or may not be super helpful right now? Just want to poll the room. No? Don't have that?
Not on hand.
No, not... Okay, great. Just curious, that would have been really helpful, I felt like. But alas, darn. Good to know. Well, I guess if we see a mountain that moves, that's our mountain. But if not, then I guess we're not going to find it yet.
Okay, they will search the tundra with the orrery for the a mountain that is moving.
Okay, yeah, I don't know a lot, but surely there aren't many of those, right? Like, there's only got to be like
They didn't
one.
even know there was one.
Have we taken a moment to maybe consider that perhaps Olivine isn't the direct wording here? Isn't wasn't the true intent of the issue? He seems like he wants to be a good person and just had a really bad influence in his ear. That influence being Vital, who we've now removed. So is there a chance that perhaps we could maybe get him on our side? It seems that if nature itself is working with him, I cannot deny that favor as, a being of nature myself. Just curious if maybe it is now a broachable subject now that the crazy bitch that was babysitting him is now just a crazy bitch who's inside of his friend. But at least the mountain can't talk, hopefully. So
I
there's
mean, maybe, but how do you suggest we get Olivine on our side after? I'm sure she's said so much shit about all of us.
Well, one thing we do know about Vital is that bitch is a massive liar and likes to make herself look real good. So there's a chance that she's just stacked up lots of interpretations, as Keepy might say, that make her look pristine. And if he can see reason, then perhaps he may not have to come to blows. But removing her from the equation would be helpful, I think, just in case her memory comes back, or her power.
I mean, if he's trying to be a good person, I'm just saying, what are the odds he wants to work with a pimp and a pretty pregnant lady and apparently? So I'm just saying, maybe we're not the best group for this job.
Lady
Well,
with him too,
McLovin.
Well, luckily for him, there are no other people on this planet. If he wants to be a hero, he has to be a hero for somebody, and it's going to be pimps and pregnant women, apparently. So, beggars can't be choosers.
Is that the new name of this campaign?
Pimps can't be choosers.
Pimps and pregnant ladies.
Pimps and pregnant. So we do have that. BB Grimes redeems. Penny has a breakthrough.
Penny has a breakthrough.
Let's freaking go.
Heck yeah. Okay. So Penny starts piecing together. There was a party that rescued Olivine when he was a baby, raised him in this living mountain. They died. Somehow between there and now, he went from living in the living mountain to living at the fallen bastion kingdom that was encased in ice. There must be some connection. If that was his original home, he must still be friends with the living mountain. Maybe the living mountain is working with him. Perhaps the living mountain is taking her to him because maybe he's unaware of what's happened to her. And because Cthulhu can't go, and because she doesn't know where to go, maybe the living mountain is completing the last bit of traveling.
We're looking for a mountain on the run.
And just like that, they spot the living mountain. It's only about a mile past Cthulhu heading towards Greyhawk.
How do we stop a mountain? Has anybody else done this before?
Ask it nicely.
Aren't you
now,
going to talk to Rogers?
I'll try.
Well, it's not here, sadly, so we'd have to get to it, which also poses a problem. Distance.
I feel like we just gotta bite the bullet and travel. Point. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of...
isn't getting any closer, and the mountain definitely isn't getting any closer.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
afraid that if we continue to waste time, that's going to be a lot bigger of a problem than us traveling 2 weeks.
You're at.
What's the closest we could teleport?
I think it's either teleport to North Wall and then make a trek up that way, or to try to fly there would take 2 weeks. I'm not sure which of those is longer, but I know
GB
those
says you could take the 2 weeks traveling the airship, or you could teleport to Northdale. Northdale is a technologically advanced city that's on a 100-mile cliff that goes from, because the Cold Jungle kind of goes up to this cliff, and then it's a 100-mile travel on a city that's on the city itself is like an elevator, and then it rises up to Amabit, and then you can get on Amabit and go up the tundra. So if you can get there and find somewhere to get like a traveling something there, and then you can move faster, that's probably your faster route.
I feel like that's a good place to start, because if there's nothing to benefit us, we can always just come back. Then we've at least exhausted that as a point option, and then we know we have to travel 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, gather a couple wizards and head to Northdale. And try to make way that way. I think that would be our best bet.
How many wizards would you like, King Penny?
Let's give it
Small
to a
army.
person, so I mean, you don't need that many, do we? I mean, I guess we don't.
Are we bringing a lot? I mean, like, how many people do we have? Do we have a lot? Is
Don't
it
we
like
have the
just-
shard mines? Weren't they like making like a big bow and arrow that I was gonna shoot?
They've
at
already
the
sent.
thing
They've
with?
already sent them off.
Okay.
They've sent.
They haven't
them
finished the dart yet.
Are the shard mines the lovely people that were making butter earlier?
Yeah, you've got a handful of. They're the only ones left in Port Royal baking.
Yeah.
Do we have an ETA on when the dart thing will be done?
Well, they went yesterday, and they're going to finish it while they're there. They teleported to North.
Well, they have it on. Oh, they went to. Okay, they took it to Northdale.
Yesterday, and their
Okay.
objective is to finish it and pull a sneak attack on Cthulhu.
Wasn't the what's the dart thing?
It's a weapon that can potentially kill Cthulhu in a single blow, or a mountain.
So Cthulhu's the big scary thing with
Oh.
What
Yeah.
if we? Yeah, I was gonna say if we gotta stop the thing that's moving, why don't you hit the big mountain instead? If that's the new target.
It's catching up to it is going to be the problem. Both of them are just going to be. It's going to take us a little bit to get there. If we could get Cthulhu to be angry and help us and go that direction, that could be useful. But I don't think Cthulhu is a manageable resource in this moment. They kind of just seem
no.
like a thing we should avoid.
It has no legs.
But it does have an army.
Oh,
Correct.
And we do know that Cthulhu can teleport.
And
So
it can-
why
it can be
hasn't-
controlled by
Yeah.
somebody.
So the question is, why hasn't Cthulhu already teleported?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Body is on top of something hiding something.
Well, we also know that Fatal was there controlling Cthulhu, and it was having weird aspirations. So there's a chance that Cthulhu needs to be controlled, or needs some sort of something else to be in full realization. Perhaps that thing
Aren't you its like
Tower
original
blood.
mother?
Huh?
I said, aren't you its original mother? Maybe you can hop
Yeah.
on and control
That's
it.
why I know that it's probably hiding something underneath it.
You gave birth to that?
I did, yeah. Kind of like a
Bognak,
pregnancy mill, you know.
Bognak
Look
looks
right out.
You're like baby bump with horror. He's
That's the name of the episode, Pregnancy Mill. Or no, what did Bognak say? Or what did you say earlier? Something sphincter?
Something.
Spectre Sphincter.
What was it?
Spectre Sphincter.
Spectre sphincter. I kind of like that.
Got lots of options. Looking at these images again.
It's the new James Bond movie.
So it's around lunchtime. Only about a day and a half have passed of that week that they projected, but Cthulhu moved faster than they thought. So you don't have long that they suggest before all of What?
Sorry. Did it move before it lost its legs, or was it on the move, then it lost its legs, and it stopped there? Do we know that?
They didn't see it happen. They only know that it's stopped now.
Damn.
Tied in something. I'm guaranteeing you Cthulhu made its own legs disappear somehow, and that bitch is sitting on top of something because it's unmovable.
Where its legs at? Where does its legs?
All this bullshit is underneath its body.
Yeah, and you don't see like broken legs. Like the legs are just gone.
Look, she's mom, so I believe her.
The legs, like, it's part of the mountain. Like, I mean, the living mountain was the legs, and Cthulhu was on top of it. Cthulhu was the top part, and the living mountain was the legs. And together they were so big.
No, they are completely separate
I'm
entities.
commit suicide if that happens. I'm just gonna say peace out, you guys.
It said, get off my back!
They were completely separate entities.
That's what you want us to think. It's just two big things in a trench coat.
Start building our underground bunker, because I feel like that's kind of like the solution to all of this. We just live underground.
This thing shoots beams to the ground. I guess we're going to Northdale. We're going to go to Northdale to catch up with the dart makers and hopefully fight Cthulhu.
So we're not the underground bunker plan. We're going after the big scary thing.
Correct, because it will destroy our bunker and eventually we will die Bognak. It has destroyed lots of things.
Why do you keep calling me Bognak? I'm
What would you like me to call you?
Well, they've told me my name is McLovin.
Oh, then I'm sorry. McLovin.
Right. And I am but a simple sea escort. And I'm not sure
how to
help with this.
Demon escort.
What? McLovin, who do you think you are?
We've lost control.
Well, these two earlier were telling me. Now, please stop laughing. Please stop laughing because I apparently had a very difficult life.
I want to hit my head on my desk, but it'll freeze everything again.
I was informed that I was a escorted. You will. Yeah, to put it less polite. Yeah, I'm trying to give myself some credit here. And I'm here, and you wipe my memories because I had a very difficult life. But I don't know how I'd help fight this thing, really. I am just a guy, and I'm just here to hang out. I'm good with tunneling underground. I'll do that.
Oh, you seem to have forgotten the second part of your story. I mean, yeah, you started out as a cheap prostitute. People passed around all the time, you in the bottom of ships, and you made coin that way. But then, you got that weird disease thing that made people sick around you, and you killed the pirate captain and became the king of the pirates. So I mean, it worked out. But you are still like McLovin, the pirate slut, but pirate slut captain. So.
But I thought you were the king. These stories don't line up.
I'm a king, you're a captain, you're below me.
Yeah.
I came in and made things better because you did. The sex cult thing was cute and all, it just wasn't really effective. So I stepped on top of you and started doing things better.
That's like gatekeep girl boss.
I don't like take people's titles. I just make titles that are bigger than their titles, just so they know that I'm more important. So. Oh, and BB Grimes also redeemed a random problem. Yeah.
The random problem is that they move the orrery to Northdale to check it before they teleport, and there is modes of transportation, but unfortunately Northdale is stuck at the top of Amobit, and it seems to be swarming with Cthulhu-possessed individuals.
Okay, then let's fucking kill them.
That does mean that Cthulhu is not home. So if we can go there, get around them, we can go because they're going to have to run back to Cthulhu, and if we can stay in front of them, that is a good thing. Ooh, I like it.
Follow-up question.
Answer?
Where are all the pirates then? There was only one pirate I saw for Pirate Kings.
Oh, we sent them to go turn into a giant We sent them to go drop off the shard mines to turn into a giant shard mine thing, and they had to bring the ships back. Otherwise, we'd have no ships, and then you couldn't be a pirate king because you'd have no pirates or pirate ships.
Yeah, but that cat that you met earlier, that
Is he
talked
part-
shit to you,
Is that cat also part of the sex cult? Because I'm not comfortable with
he is. You know,
that. Oh,
think
look
the
at
fuck
that.
Furry.
We have to make some changes.
He's
No,
your,
no.
he's your right hand. He's like it's like the left hand's the ghost, the right hand's the cat. I don't question
Yeah.
your rules, Mr. Captain Levin. It's some crazy shit, but listen, you got a nice organization going on here, and it's the last
Yeah.
one on this planet that's gonna probably stop anybody. So I'm not gonna knock what you got working for you.
with your kitties and your ghost and whatever it is you like to do, you
It's-
know.
Ragtag buns, honestly,
This,
I love it.
this is just me
Inspiring.
just sitting there watching this happen. It's like, nice. Like,
Nice.
Y'all are so messed up. Y'all are so messed
What do you
up.
mean? This is not how we started the game, so I wish we ended the same way. I mean, we lied about Bognak then, we'll lie about him now.
I just love the 2-episode interlude with just convincing Bognak a completely different past.
Nothing you know is real. It's okay. It's all subjective.
and the only person that has the true books is like the least believable person.
Yeah.
Love how life works out like that.
Maybe Joseph Smith is right. Anyway,
So QBS, what would you like to do?
let's go kill Cthulhu.
Yeah, I guess.
What
I
What
guess
an
go
attitude, McLovin. Switch up.
Yeah.
I like it.
go into
McLovin,
Northdale and try to circumvent these things. I mean, go around them so we can go to Cthulhu. Right,
I'm-
instead of fighting them.
That's it. I'm so scared.
Oh wait, we have to go to Northdale because that's where the fucking vial is. So we have to go get that because we have to go there now. Yes, that's where we're going to Northdale.
Oh,
I forgot that they have the thing.
All right, they're going to give
That's
2
kind of
wizards for each of you. Russ is there. Who else is there with you?
Oh, I'll bring in Clea now and Mortal for sure.
Okay, so you got your 3. So the 7 of the squad is there. They'll send 2 wizards for each. So you're going to have 14 wizards for you. They're going to draw a big teleportation circle. It's going to light up, and they will invite you
can
all
Nugs
in.
come?
Huh?
Can-
Nugs.
What? Can Nugs come? If you brought Nugs with you to Mill West.
Yeah, I don't see because he was like outside and greeting immediately whenever we woke up.
Yeah, I don't think it's far-fetched to believe that he went with you.
Yeah, he's just watching me get gaslit.
Okay, then
One
you
of
have,
the many people just berating you with information. That
then
they
you have
not.
16 wizards, because he also gets 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's about it that can fit in that teleportation circle, really. So with that, they draw the teleportation circle. It lights up. A big boom shoots up. You guys all enter the circle, and just like that, you are boom in severely cold weather. It is snowing. You are in a mechanical city that looks like it's still somewhat operational. From books you've all kind of gathered over time that Northdale is a huge gem refinery city. Seems like there's still smoke coming out of stacks of big buildings. Maybe that's still operational. But as soon as you get there, you're teleported into the middle of town square. And as soon as you do, you are noticed by tons of different humanoids that are possessed. And one of the wizards that's with you, holy shit, points and looks, and you see 3 possessed wizards that are standing there. Those are who we sent with the vial.
Now.
fuck.
Oh.
Not good.
And that's where we will pause tonight, and we will come back next episode into either a battle or a flee.
We want the obviously the vial.
We will come back for episode 44 next week. I will be a little bit more prepared. And
Now we're gonna go fucking zombie army to heal.
I promise not to take up nearly as much time trying to piece together my past.
Who are you?
What
am
are
Are you
you?
on this stream? Who are you?
all right, well that's it. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry we cut out halfway through. My computer just randomly froze, but on YouTube you won't be able to tell, so ignore what I just said. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Any other comments, guys?
Thanks for coming back.
Always.
Heck yeah.
Next will.
17 more
Bognak
episodes
and
before the
Platonically.
finale. All right. We'll see everybody next time. Have a good night.
Bye. Zombie army. Woo.